You're dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Jaden awakens. Air.
Okay, guys.
The horse that was giving him
if I'm never
CPR.
not on like a session, I'm looking for my parents. That's just what I'm gonna say.
I mean, we could say he was with what's his name while he was not like looking around for the.
That's what was happening. He was
So,
What was I doing?
He'll explain.
well, here, just let's just get into it, and I'll tell you where we are. So, Xander Youngblood comes back to his current state of mind. He comes back to where he is. He's standing in the town with Artie next to him. Artie leaning over to him saying, Xander, I think they're back. The two of you run off and join your two friends as they hobble back into the town. They have wounds on their body, and Jed's arm is over Daniel as he's helping him walk into the town. Daniel bleeding from the chest. He is alive, but they got a little roughed up. Just moments before, you even saw that there were crowds of people running back into the town as if there was some kind of a panic. The two parties meet together at the entrance of the town.
Oh, I fucking forgot.
What do you do?
Yeah. So we made it back into town.
I just want to run up and give Jed a big hug. To be honest, Jed and Daniel, I just want to give them a big bear hug.
Yeah.
A big, affectionate bear hug.
Oh.
Do you want to roll for bear hug?
I will roll for bear hug.
Okay.
Just
roll for
big
bear
globs
hug.
him.
What,
Yeah.
D20?
Yeah, D20. Roll it.
I got a 16.
You got a 16. You gave a solid bear hug. You lift Jed off of his feet and just, oh! What do you say while you're lifting him and swinging him around and being
I'll
so
look-
joyous and
I'll look at
affectionate?
Daniel and I'll be like, I told you he got drunk.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in the meantime. I was really drunk because my character's not affectionate at all. He doesn't.
Yeah.
That bear hug shows
Oh,
otherwise.
I've
But
missed you guys so much while hiccuping continuously.
My friend, I think that you should probably put him down.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It seems like there's
No,
some
they're
commotion.
fine. Just a few more seconds.
Daniel, do you have anything you want to chime in as you are your support person that's been holding on to you is now being bear hugged, and you your legs kind of tremble under you as you're standing and on your own.
it's like I need to. Just the coughing up blood. I think it'd be best if we find a place to rest for now.
Okay. I'll stop hugging Jed and I'll help Daniel. I'll help Daniel move since Jed's been doing such a great job at that.
Dang. He don't even know what happened. He don't even know.
No, I don't. I was in the pub, guys. I was just going through
Killed
my
people.
feelings. You know, I'm like Batman. I don't have parents.
So, okay, you let go of Jed and you're all walking. So where do you all want to go? Officially, there's a tavern / inn in the town that probably has some beds available for resting where you guys can.
I want to go to the tavern.
I'm sure you do. So he wants to go to the tavern. Daniel and Jed, where are you guys at? What are you
I'm gonna talk to Jed real quick. Just be like, you think it's safe to go back into town? I mean, we did assault innocent caravan in their eyes, so.
Yeah, there's proof back there if they want it. It's not a problem.
No,
Yeah,
come on,
the
guys.
clowns. This should be enough to prove.
The clowns should be enough. And so we'll limp our way to the tavern to get a bed.
Yeah, no, guys. Let me buy y'all drinks. Let's go have a good time tonight. Celebration in y'all's name.
Jed just shakes his head and goes, "Come on, let's go."
Hey,
You
Daniel,
walk-
you can use for a pint of meat, man. You've been through crap. I'll buy one for you. Come on.
I feel like Jaden is method acting.
Damn, method acting. It's been a while since I acted, so
Me too.
I miss my improv buddies. I'm just kidding. They were
My
all
screen is
assholes.
green.
Yeah, Matthew. You know the play that I just did? So you did the same play when you were in high school, and I played your exact same character.
You played the big bad wolf?
No. Meemaw told me that you were in this play called The Night of January 16th and that you played a guy named Mr. Flint.
I don't remember that.
Damn. All timers. All timers.
I don't remember that at all. I don't think that was me.
The big bad wolf? No, silly.
Jenny.
All right.
You all walk into the tavern, though. By now, it is nighttime. It is dark, and the barkeep that you guys actually spoke to earlier is polishing up some last-minute things and putting them away. You guys are the only ones in the bar at the moment, and she's polishing things up. And she goes, "Oh heavens, what happened to you,
Carnies.
Connie? Is that what you said?"
Yes.
I have a hard time telling exactly who won the fight.
You should see the other guys.
You don't want to see the other guy.
Oh yeah, he's right. He's right.
Oh. Well. Anyways.
I believe.
That was not a good idea. We should have said that.
I believe we already paid for beds. I think.
No, we did not. We only you only won the game and got tickets. That's it.
Okay. Well, how much for a few rooms for me and these fine lads?
And a few beers.
No, don't serve him beer.
No, don't.
No, yes.
I told you an hour ago that we are closed. We're no longer serving drinks. And then you peed on the floor. So no, I'm not going to be serving you any more to drink.
I'll
However,
pay
if you
extra.
want-
I'll pay extra.
That,
I've already
I'm-
paid by cleaning up more than I'm paid to do. Anyways, if you would like a room, there is one on the second floor, and oh good heavens, just get in there and take a bath, clean up, and rest. 5 gold, just for the night.
I give 5 gold.
Thank you so much. And she hands you a key.
I
She
want to
goes,
tip this man 2 gold for peeing on the floor.
It was you. You dumb.
I'm a woman.
I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry, ma'am. Here, take 3 gold.
I'll
so sorry.
I'll cover Xander's mouth.
I'm
I'll
just
take
gonna.
the gold out of his hand, put it on the counter, and I'm going to take him up the stairs. I'll be like, Daniel,
Yeah.
help yourself.
I may be hobbling on him, but I'm also pushing him up the stairs.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
Me
Thank you.
flailing my arms like, wait, no, I can explain.
Oh, your mouth's covered. You can't say nothing.
Crap.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Everyone tumbles into the appropriate room after fiddling and fuddling with the door handle and the key. And finally, the door opens and you all go in. There is a bed over in the corner, a small little sofa and a table, and a little kitchenette with a little place to cook food in. It's not much, and then there's a toilet in there as well. But
Xander
yeah.
quickly rushes towards the toilet and pukes.
mhm. Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll a let me see. I'm trying to see how well you would aim into the toilet. So let me see. Would that be a dex? I feel like that's a dex.
I mean, most things to do with bodily stuff would be Constitution.
Yeah, but he's
Because-
trying to aim. So he
It's
said.
just-
he
I
was
guess. I guess so.
So if he was like, I'm sick, but I don't want to throw up, a con save is what he would do. But since he's He's saying
yeah, he's
aiming for
gonna
the
throw
toilet.
up.
So yeah, do it, Dex. I would do it. I would do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Xander, roll me a d20,
And then I'll add it.
and I need you to get a 12 or higher on Dex to make it into the toilet.
At 12 or higher on Dex. I got a 13.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yay me.
A little bit got on the ring, but for the most part, you are in there.
I-
So
I-
he runs over there. Am I to guess? First of all, where's everyone's health at? Jaden, I know you're fine.
oh yeah, I'm sitting pretty, guys. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they need to get that fixed.
Ben, you're at what? You're at 1?
I was down, remember?
No. I remember. I just, oh, mercy, my guy. Okay. All
This
right.
many.
All right. So, and then yeah, what'd you say, Matthew?
This many 6.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't see you, so this many doesn't.
This many. I have 6 health left.
Okay. Okay. There you are.
I-
So you got 6.
I-
So, yeah.
I just pulled up the thing to roll dice on the computer. It was immediate nat 20. I was like, oh, darn it.
There you go. Okay, so yeah, we got 1 HP, we got 6 HP. Jaden's fine, but he's throwing up. All right, so do you guys want to all rest, I assume, and do a long rest for the night just until morning?
Yes, I spread
Yes,
eagle on
I
one
want
of the
to
beds.
rest.
beds and
into
just-
Do I
the
need to
sack.
cauterize my wound?
Yes, you do.
Ah, shit.
Yes, if
All
I was gonna say if you, because you used all your spell slots, right? For
Yeah, I'm out of all healing stuff. Yeah.
yeah, unless you have a magical item or a spell that'll allow you
I
to do
think I
otherwise.
have
Mhm.
I think I have some either bandages or like
That won't help.
no.
That won't help. Sorry.
What do
Yeah.
I need?
So- So how do we want to do this? It's like one of those things.
I do it the same as last time. But I'm gonna place my great sword on the wound,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna have Jed, if you could cast Prestidigitation and heat up the sword.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I got a glowing mushroom from that weird NPC guy who went into the ocean.
I
From his
love.
house.
No, wait. Let's take a step back really quick. I love how we're trying to cauterize a wound, and I'm picturing Xander drunk in the corner, pulling stuff out of his pockets and going,
Just like,
"I got a mushroom."
mushroom.
And we're like,
It
Okay.
glows, guys. It has to work.
"Thanks." I don't know what to tell you. All right, so I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation.
I'm just gonna slowly eat the mushroom now.
I think. Do I have one?
You're gonna eat the mushroom.
Yeah, I
It
ate
should-
the mushroom.
It's
Do you
okay.
remember? Do you remember what kind of mushroom it was?
It was a glowing mushroom. That's all I remember.
I think it was the one that. What was it? I can't remember. I think it was the one that. Oh, God, I can't remember what it did.
Oh, I can't.
Let me see. I'm sorry to say, but this actually is something I do need to know.
I think it made you extremely sick, but it helped you in another aspect or something
I
like
think
that.
I think it gives you like 2 health points. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh, but I think it gives you disadvantage on something. Also,
Okay.
I can't remember what.
Okay. On my mushrooms list, I have white mushroom, blue mushroom, green mushroom, eye of lotus mushroom. Do any of those sound familiar?
Let's see. I have lotus mushroom.
Yeah, read out the description. It might make more sense.
The well, if it is the eye of lotus mushroom, you will astral project for 1 hour
Shit.
while your body sits in a trance.
I
actually
think
think-
it. I'm not gonna lie. I dead ass feel like it was, but I don't want to say it was.
That's the thing. I kind of feel like it was too.
I kind of feel like, yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
trying to astral project.
Why-
over here, I'm like,
why are you in darkness?
"Guys."
But you're just like, I'm Batman.
Okay, so okay, so here's what I need to do now.
Yep.
So you're getting your wound cauterized. Jed, you are helping him. As you're cauterizing the wound, you look over and Xander just topples over at the toilet and lands on the floor. And he's out. He's
Oh, did he eat the mushroom?
Yes, I
he
ate
ate
the
the
mushroom.
mushroom. Yes.
No, I'm by my bed. This is so after
Oh,
I
you're by
threw
your
up, I
bed
went to
now?
my bed and they're trying to cauterize the wound. And I was like, I have a
Oh,
mushroom
okay.
right here. And then I ate it.
Yeah. Okay. So you eat the mushroom and then you're just out. You're in a trance now. So what I'm gonna have you guys do? Everyone roll the d20. We're gonna treat it like initiative, just so I can pay proper time to everyone's experience.
That is a nat 1.
Not one. Okay. All right.
11.
11, Matthew.
5.
5. Okay. So Jaden, what has come to you? So this isn't combat initiative. This is just like making sure everyone gets to kind of do stuff. So yeah, you guys see him collapse behind you, and Jaden, or excuse me, not Jaden, Jed. Ha! What do you do? It's the J names.
I saw him fall to the floor.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna nod, and then I'll. I've already cast. I think Daniel's currently already holding the sword, so he's taking care of the cauterization of himself. I'll do it to myself too. I will take out a dagger and do the same thing, and just cauterize my wounds. And then after that's done, I'll walk over to Xander and make sure he's okay. Is he stable?
Do a medicine check for me, and I'll ask for a. I'm gonna ask for a 16 or higher. This is pretty unfamiliar stuff to you guys.
So I got a 21.
21. Wow. So Jed, being from a rather well-off family, growing up in a rather large city, he knew some troublemakers in school growing up that would partake in very interesting herbs and plants.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Yeah, as one does. Anyways, you see that he's laying there. He is still breathing, though. His heart is still beating. It's beating very, very fast, though. And he does not seem responsive to anything.
Okay. But I know he's stable and he's good.
Yeah, you would see he's breathing.
Okay.
His heart is sped up, but it doesn't seem to be going too crazy. And it is beating. He's not seizing or anything like that. So yeah.
All right. Does the door? So I'll notice that. Can I walk over the door and make sure it's locked, and then make sure that no windows are open or able to just come inside while we're sleeping?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just say that you did that.
And then after that, I'm going to block the front door with Xander's body.
Xander's body.
Yeah. I'll just lay him out to where he's sleeping.
But I'm gonna wake up in an hour.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know that. So I'll drag him over and lay him down and be like, all right, cool. So if anything tries to get in, this is my own thought process. It'll go through Xander and he'll go, ow. And I'll say, okay, someone's coming in. So that's how I'm thinking. Then I'm going to go over and check on Daniel. And I'm going to be like, you good?
Gotcha.
I don't know yet.
And then, so it would be, we're at Xander now. Xander. When you fall to the floor, you hit the ground on your back and you see the ceiling, but the ceiling continues to shrink and get farther and farther away as the floor under you tunnels into what feels like a black abyss.
I've been there.
You're falling into darkness, but then, no, you're not falling. You're rising. You're shooting upwards as if you're underwater, rising to the surface. And when you break through, around you, you see every living thing on the island in some glowing astral energy form, just the outlines of them. You see people walking around in towns far away. You see people on the floors above and beside you. You see the lady at the counter.
I have a question.
Yes.
Am I in like a drunken state if I'm in the astral? If I'm
No.
project. Okay, so I am conscious. I'm thinking like I normally would.
Yes.
Xander
Uh,
is back to his normal, serious self,
just not physically.
just not physically, of course.
Yes.
But I can think for myself now and not eat stupid mushrooms.
Yes. While you're there, every astral body that is around you, they have two glowing points on them, one in the chest and one in the head, and you assume that each of those points is, the power of their mind and the power of their life source, their heart. While you are in this astral state, starting now on this turn and continuing only through your next turn, you can travel anywhere as one action. Anywhere based on a description. If I have something that matches that description, you can interact with a glowing point on a astral form.
Can
And
I
you can
hear
attempt
what
any-
they are saying? Like, can I hear, if they're talking, can I hear them?
You do not hear noise from where you are. You actually see Jed and you see, excuse me, Daniel, near your body, glowing images, and you see the points in their head and heart glowing. You don't hear anything audible though, not yet. You hear some
Okay.
coming from up
Okay.
here though.
I don't know if this is a bad idea or just a kind of weird. I want to go to the mountain where that one dude is. That's where I want to go. The big flying creature, the one that when he came to the island, that's when the curse started. That's where I want to go. I want to go see him.
You think of the mountain and what you've seen in the past of this hulking image against the sky, and your vision locks onto it, and you are now inside a huge black cavern inside the mountain. And there is a blue light just filling the entire room, just enveloping it. And there's a force just radiating from it. When you search around, the only form you see is that of something. A creature unlike any creature you've ever seen before. Maybe a satyr mixed with, I don't know, maybe a werewolf of some kind, some furry creature, horns on its head, and humanoid.
It's Krampus, guys.
Krampus. That's actually a great visual besides the clothing, but not monstrous. Not monstrous.
Not monstrous.
Humanoid in face. You see, he's on the ground, hunched over. He's crying.
Would it be bad to kind of explain it as a minotaur or something?
Not quite a minotaur. Not that bulky.
Yeah, not that big, but
the build of a satyr, I'd say.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
But yeah, he's on the ground and he's crying, and you just hear the echoes of it's echoing around the cave.
Okay. I don't know what to make of this creature crying that put a curse on our land for 100 years. I mean, I don't know what else I can do because I'm,
What if you are in that situation? What is? Let me see. Would this be your second or your third action?
He only moved, I
Second.
guess.
Second.
Because all I did was move to
Yeah. I know it took a lot of explanation time, but
No,
okay.
it's fine. So I definitely want to get a feel for the surroundings. I want to look around. I want to be able to memorize the place. Because when I come out of it, do I still remember what I saw?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that sucks. Guys, you won't believe it.
As far as actions go, tell me what you would like to do. You could, based on what I've told you already. I know it's very vague, but But yeah, I mean, what do you do at this point? He's kneeling. He's maybe 20 to 30 feet away from you right now.
Okay, well, I definitely think that my first action to do is, especially since I thought of him and I wanted to go, see him basically, I would walk up to him and get a closer look and, just try to
Mm-hmm.
feel his presence. I don't know if you can do that in the while projecting or whatever,
Yeah.
but
You approach closer to him, and as you get closer, you hear him crying, and his light from his head and his heart glow brighter as you approach, and you hear his mind. His like memories and thoughts are almost audible right now.
okay.
I think, let me think. I'm so bad at breaking this down into actions, everyone, so I do apologize. All right, and then let me see, because you moved
Moved again.
Yeah.
again. Okay, so 2 moves. Mm-hmm.
So I got one more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I don't really know what else to do. Like I said, if I can actually do I want to just do like see if I can find anything useful or like something that, just look around to see if I can find anything that would, when I do go back, if I do remember, I can be like, hey,
Yeah.
this happened when I ate the freaky shroom.
So roll me a investigation check.
All right. Oh, got an 18.
You got an 18.
Yeah, I don't know if
The
I'm
only
supposed to look
the only thing in this huge, vast darkness within the mountain that you can see, because everything is kind of in black and white, unless it's the glowing people. It's things and objects are kind of faded away into the background.
understandable.
However, looking around, you see that the light emitting from this man's mind, there's a single beam of light that's shining up into the high part of the cavern, and connecting to it. It's very far away, and it's small because of how far away it is, but it looks like there's some sort of orb in the air.
Orb. Okay. Like,
Connected
is it
to-
like one of the orbs that we have? Or is it like no? Sorry.
I should have you do a perception check, shouldn't I? I think I will. Go ahead and just so I can say I really tested you. Go ahead and do a perception check.
D20?
Yep.
I got a 20.
You got.
But I'm gonna roll again because it landed in my other die, so I'm not gonna count that one. It kind of.
Dude, it's a 20. Just keep it. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. But you're looking up, and yes, it is another orb, identical to the 2 that you guys have encountered, connected to.
Because there's 3 of them, so that's the 3rd orb then.
And that is the end of your turn. So now we are to Daniel.
Yep.
And yeah, you guys are taking care of your wounds, and you got your friend passed out on the bed over there.
Yep. Yeah, I just pressed the sword against my chest, trying to cauterize the wound.
Okay.
So,
as far as healing goes, because you went ahead and you cauterized that and everything, I mean, you guys still have the option to do a long rest. So I mean, like you will heal and everything. Before you do that, was there anything else you wanted to do. And if you're kind of at a loss, I have some ideas, but I just, whatever you want to do,
Actually, do want to talk to Artie a bit.
Yeah.
Just after, like, I successfully like cauterized my wound, right?
Mhm.
I want to say I probably don't need to worry that much about cauterization because tieflings are resistant to fire damage, so
Fair.
I should, yeah. So yeah, after making sure I'm not dying, I'll just go over to Artie and just be like, I trust you as a friend, but I'm very curious. What's your story?
My story. Complicated. A little. And you notice while you're having this conversation with him, he's tightening strings on his violin that he plays, just priming the strings a little bit. And you notice the strings are actually, or excuse me, not the strings, the, I forget what it's called, on the bow, the hair on the bow. It's black. It's black hair. And he's tightening that up and kind of polishing it. He goes, yes, my story is a complicated one. I'm sorry, what do you want to know exactly?
Mainly how you ended up here. I don't believe you grew up on this island. You didn't know about the children, same as us, so I'm just wondering where you came from.
Well, I'm from Lexidar originally. Same as you, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah. I feel like we talked about it before. Maybe not, but yeah. Well, I'm from Lexidar originally, and his eyes kind of look past you, and he's kind of zoning out just for a moment. And then he takes a breath and says, circus performer, seen a lot of places, and wouldn't you know, happened to come here one year. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah. But what about you? What brought you here?
Like I said, I've got a important mission from a king, but I've decided to put that on the sideline for now because this curse is messing with a lot of people. But as you can see, and I pull out the one poster, seems to been a while, so the king doesn't like that. So.
And he takes it in his hand, and he reads the name Lord Damon Song. I know him. Why would he want you? Have you been working with him?
He just wanted me to find something for him. Seems he lost it. I failed to do so for a decent while and got trapped here, of course.
Well, friend, from my experience, Lord Song is not he's not a good man. You were right to leave, but I wouldn't get so comfortable on this island. He has a habit of making sure his work is carried out any means possible. Wouldn't surprise me if we both saw him again.
I'm feeling I will as I pocket the wanted poster again.
How many more of those you have?
Of me, just this one. This is the ones of the people I asked you to look for.
Tell me, Daniel. Is there anyone in there I would recognize?
Don't believe so.
Well, it's getting rather late. I think it's about time we all called it a night. You guys have had it worse than me. I reckon I can take first watch if you would like.
Just put my hand on my shoulders. You're a good friend. As I walk over to the bed.
Good night, friend. And he puts his violin in a case and kind of fixes his little corner of the room and puts his back to it and winds down for the night and rests his head. Let me see. So, I mean, that was, I mean, I know we were interacting. Was there any other actions you wanted to do before calling it a night?
Nah, I'm good.
Good. Okay. So we're back to Matthew. And yeah, you see Daniel go to bed. You see Artie go to bed. You see Xander.
Wait, I thought Artie was keeping watch.
That's true. He is. He's resting his head like this, reading a book. But I didn't make I didn't make a boom boom.
I can just imagine Xander on the door with his head back, his eyes open, and his eyes and mouth open, just like,
Yeah.
just not speaking, just looking up at the ceiling, but he's unconscious.
Pretty much.
Jed's gonna be like half listening to everything that happened. Like he heard everything, but he's thinking about other stuff. And he's just gonna kind of see that Daniel laid down and that he's took first watch. So he's just gonna kind of, what do I have? Is there anything around me like at all? Small object I could throw, like.
On the floor next to you, there is a small doorstop, a little triangular piece of wood.
All right, I'll pick that up, and right before I head to bed, I'll look over at Xander and I'll toss it at him.
Okay. What do you think you should roll for that?
I'll do a dex to hit because I'm trying to hit him to see if he'll wake up.
So they range attack.
Plus 4.
What was it?
Like 23.
Golly, yeah. You hit him. Okay. And,
I'm just seeing if he does anything.
His eyes kind of flutter for a second. And he does that kind of thing, but nothing else.
Gotcha. So Jed will be like, and then he'll lay in bed and go to sleep.
Okay. All right. You guys go ahead and heal for a full rest. Get that going. If you have any food that you think is a little overdue, you can scratch it off your character thingies or kind of deal with that. But we're not going to take hunger damage for, you just full rested. We're not going to do that. Jaden, we're back to you.
Yes.
And you're in the cavern and you see the orb floating in the air high above where this man thing is crying on the ground. And I know I haven't given you much to work with, but
No, I like it. So I know it's the orb. I know it's one of the orbs.
yes.
I know it's the third orb. Okay, so do I have another chance to do something, or am I about to like leave the, that state of mind?
You don't know. You're standing there and
I just start like tapping my foot, just look around. It's like, what do I do now? I'm just kidding. If I can, Okay, so I'm gonna make a mental note in the back of my mind that
Mhm.
if my character does remember this, he's gonna be very hesitant to tell Jed and Daniel
Mhm.
because I know that one of my character traits is that if I see something valuable, I kind of
Mhm.
keep it away from everyone. Like that's mine. That's why I wanted the ruby sword, but I didn't get it. But
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
but I don't know. I just kind of I don't know. I feel like Xander would be confused in the spot that he's in right now.
Mhm. The
Um
while you're standing there and uh, you can actually hear your own thoughts out loud as you're thinking. You're wondering things. You're thinking, what is it? What do I do? And your thoughts are literally leaving you audibly from your mind directly. Your mouth isn't moving, but you're doing that.
yeah.
While you're thinking all these things, the man that's kneeled there on the ground, his face covered, he stops crying, and silence falls over the entire dark chasm.
Spooky. Okay, well then I want to go back up to the creature, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forgot its name. I know it has a name.
Mm-hmm. So you go
Yeah,
back up to him.
yeah, I'll go back up to him just to kind of get a look at his face because I wasn't able to see his face before because he was crying on the ground.
Well, his hands are still over his face like this.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just kind of want to like sit by him, kind of look up, try to look at him. Like I just start looking at his face and just like kind of like squinting like my eyes and just like, what are you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
So you
why
just
do
are you
why
just
do
like
you have this orb? Like why are you on the ground crying?
Mhm.
Like millions of thoughts are running through Xander's head, I feel like, at this point, because, he's never done something like this before,
Yeah,
he's just sitting there looking at this creature and he's like, I don't even know what to think of it.
I gotcha.
He
And
obviously knows that the third orb is in there and that he is the creature that when he came, the curse started. He knows that.
mhm. Now, how close are you to him? Are you sitting next to him? Are you sitting in front of him?
Okay, so is he like on the floor?
He's on his knees, curled over, with his hands in his face.
Okay, I wanna say that I'm kind of like I'm just sitting beside him, like with my legs crossed and just like just
Mhm.
looking at him like from the side. No, I'm actually sitting across from him.
And now that you're sitting so close to him, y- his mind and his heart are glowing brighter than they were before. And now from his mind, you can hear bits and pieces of dialogue saying, "Oh, thanks, thank you, darling, thank you.
Okay, okay.
I can't
Um,
believe you've done this. That's
um, so I'm gonna say Xander catches on that he can start hearing his thoughts and that he gets even closer to this creature and I yeah, like that. I don't
His eyes
know.
open, his head locks and looks directly at yours, nothing behind his eyes except for bright light. As you see this, you start falling back. You're pushed backwards.
No.
He's falling away in the distance. You see his two eyes shrinking, but two giant eyes looming in the sky right behind him in the darkness. And you're back in your body. You gasp. And an hour has passed. You're in a calm, quiet tavern room with a fire crackling in the fireplace and your friends napping and Artie reading a book over on the wall. What happened to you?
Uh, mm, I don't. Okay, so does my character remember what happened, or
Yes.
does he? Okay, so he remembers. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna be like, I don't know how to explain it. I think I need to head to bed, unless you need me to keep watch. Looks like you've been up for a while.
No, by all means, rest. I think you need it more than me.
Thank you, kind sir.
Of course.
See, what I was trying to do is I was gonna like try to touch our foreheads together, so our minds could be as close as possible, so I could just hear his thoughts,
Gotcha.
And you like, no, you pull back. I was like, no.
Matthew, did I jump scare you?
I wasn't ready.
I have to admit, I also jumped.
I wasn't ready.
Good.
Because I was watching Xander. I looked down at you and I was like, I wonder what he's gonna say. And then you're like, "Boom!" I was like, dadgummit.
All right. So that was just the intro, boys. Okay.
Just the intro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, first of all, how's everybody doing on time? Jaden, I am asking you specifically as well, because
It is getting close to that time.
Okay.
It's getting close to that time. It's almost 9:30. I don't know what you have planned in store for the rest of this campaign.
For the rest of the campaign or just this session?
This session, my bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's a big question, my man.
Yeah, what do you have planned for the rest of it? What's the ending?
Well,
what was the big eyes?
Let me tell you in detail. Let me just send you my book and you can just read through it.
Oh, please.
So, everyone goes to sleep. Everyone's rested. Some strange events happening the night before. Hello? Hello, who's in there? You hear a voice banging on the door. Artie is patting everyone like, friends, I think we need to get up and get ready to go.
Artie stayed up the whole night.
Yes, I did, because I'm a good friend to all of you. But now's no time to talk about our relationship. We need to go. The townsfolk are here. They brought the police. We need to go.
Wait, what did you guys do?
Shut. Okay, we gotta go. It's a small town. We can come back in the future with proof. What's the nearest town? Do we know?
You don't, because you still have not recovered a map. Outside of your room, you are on the second floor. There is a window there, and you have a feeling is a good means of escape. It goes into an alleyway.
All right. Okay. Let's quick plans. Should we go through the window? I think, and I'll look and I'll be like, I think there's an alley. We can slip back and get around maybe before they surround the building.
I hate to avoid the
agree.
law, but I feel like we're short on time, so we might need to.
It's for the greater good. They'll forgive us when the curse is broken, and then I'll go to open the window.
I'm just gonna.
Hello?
My character is confused.
I can hear you in there.
I'm naked. Let me get
Please tell me
dressed.
you actually say that. Do you actually say it?
Yes. Let me get dressed.
Roll a performance check.
Oh yes.
I'm in my unmentionables.
17.
Hell yeah.
I'm not buying it. You all come out of there. Come out, or I'm coming in, and I'm bringing men with me.
So I'm gonna start waving through the window like, go, 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 go.
All right.
Alright, so-
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Can we all obviously fit through the window? Just like
Yes.
pretty big. Okay, good. How far would you say the drop is?
It's about 25 feet.
25 feet.
Ouchie. Is there any way I can stealth my way down there?
That's
kinda
not how
like-
that works.
Stealthy my
This
way
is
down
your
there.
game. You play it however you feel you want to.
Well, I feel like if he
Wow.
tried to like parkour down, he could.
Yeah, can I
is an
parkour down with my
alleyway.
stealth
Dude.
skills?
Okay, well, first of all, let's do a new initiative roll.
That's a good
Just
idea.
because now
Stop.
we're like,
I cast Featherfall. We
You
all
cast
jump out the
Featherfall?
window. Featherfall. Let's go.
Can you pick
Okay.
all of us?
Yes, 5 creatures up to your.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
You
Yep,
do it
we
in
jump
5.
out. Well, I
So-
jump out.
So I'll say, no worry, and then you'll see me snap, and then you feel. Sorry, Doug, you come in if you cut me off. I snap and I say, you should all be able to jump now, and you feel like lighter, like almost. It's not uncomfortable. It's a comfortable light. It's like it waves over you, and you know that if you were to like fall on your face right now, you would like slowly hit the floor.
Yeah, I've seen this in action before, so I just jump out the window.
Exactly, you saw it. Okay, so you
You
jump.
know
I'll
what it
fall.
looks like.
I don't want to jump out the window. I'm scared of what's happening because I'm a little hungover and I just woke up. So I'm just like, no, what?
It's too late.
What
Me and
is-
Okay,
Daniel
what
are
is
already
let me
up.
rephrase that. I jump out the window and drag him with me.
Okay. Do you want to do a strength check and see if you can pull him with you? Roll. I mean, Jaden, do you want to go with him?
Yeah, I'll comply.
Okay. If you're just gonna go with him, I'm not gonna have you roll for it then. So you all
I'll
jump out and you gracefully land on the dirt road outside in the alleyway, and you see a building going left and a series of buildings going right. You hear people are out on the street now. The whole town is kind of looking for you. Which way do you want to go, left or right?
Wait,
Right.
pitchforks and
Right?
torches or no? Pitchforks and torches.
What do we
Oh.
see left and right?
What do you see?
Yep.
Left, there are a few buildings, but you do see crowds of people out there. Luckily, there's some barrels and boxes in the alleyway that's just blocking them from being able to see you escaping through the window. To the right, it looks like it is less populated. It looks like there's a lot more actual buildings and passageways that way, though.
So yeah, right.
All right, you guys take off. You going right. You're running down the alleyway and dirt flying up behind you, and you hear some people go, "Oh, I thought I saw them go that way!" And so you're running. You're all being pursued. You turn to the left, and you see a face peering out from a door, maybe about 100 feet over that way. And it's an older dwarf face, and the dwarf goes, "Hey, friends! You looking for a place to hide, are you? Come in
No.
here, quick,
No,
quickly!"
no, guys, no. It's a dwarf. We don't trust them. No.
What the?
I'll smack Xander and call him a racist. And
I am
no,
actually
I
gonna.
was kidding. No, wait, I take back my previous-
bring your racist friend
I'm,
with you.
I'm gonna quickly roll insight on him. Try to see if I can tell he's telling the truth.
That's
for it.
what I meant. Like, is somebody roll? I don't trust him because I don't trust people. I have a
That's
bad
so-
history with dwarves.
That's gonna be 16.
16. He seems as good of an option as ever. There's not a whole lot of hiding places, and the whole town is out to get you. If you take the main roads, you will be spotted.
All right.
I
Yeah.
will-
I look towards the party, just like nod, and as I walk towards, it's like hurry towards the dwarf.
I'll
Are you
follow.
sure?
Yeah.
Daniel, are you
I'll-
sure?
I'll look at Xander and be like, it's our only chance, and then I'll turn and run.
Gotcha. Xander, are you following as well?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Xander's mind's just racing right now of what just happened in the
Yeah.
past.
It's all good.
12 hours. He's just like, I'm hungover and what happened last night and not the mushroom. I think from
So-
now on, my character will have a deathly fear of mushrooms and to eat them.
I know a few people in real life like that.
I mean,
No.
Not me.
Uh-oh. Everyone takes off down towards the dwarf. He swings the door open and says, come in, quickly. And you run in, and he closes the door behind you. You see you've entered a bookstore, a very old one.
Oh, the
And
bookstore.
the shelves are lined with not a whole lot, but several editions of old books. Very dusty. This place does not get a lot of business. It's kind of a forgotten hole in the wall. Cobwebs and warm light are coming from the ceiling down to the floor. It's not the tidiest, but it has a charming, warm, comforting quality to it. And the dwarf locks the door and pulls the curtain over it. Well, you got the townspeople all sorts of mad, didn't you? What you all do, you little troublemakers?
Uh, we had the caravan that was here, right?
Oh, aye, yes.
They've been they kidnapped the princess of the woods, and
Tree napped.
yeah. I'm not sure if you
Taken
know about
D&D
them,
edition.
but they've been enslaving multiple people. Artie here can testify. So we had to.
Well, we kind of saved the princess, but defended ourselves at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't gonna let him hurt the princess, so, but it came off in the wrong light to the city, or town.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why, the townspeople, they tend to have a problem with newcomers. Yes, they. I don't like living here.
May I ask for your
First
name?
choice, but I'm here either way. But no, friends, come in, rest a little bit, and
Did you hear, Jay?
Nothing. I didn't know he was still talking, so
but yes,
I just asked for his name casually.
Oh, my name?
My name!
Got it though. I got one in case you're wondering. Yep, right there on the sign above me right now. You can read it face up. It says Rafton, Rafton. Yep, that's my name. I've always had one my entire life. Yes.
Well, haven't we all? Well,
Yeah.
Rapton, I'd like to apologize for the words that I said outside. It's been a rough 12 hours for me.
I imagine so. You got the whole town on your tail.
I reach out to shake his hand.
And his big old hand just kind of wraps around yours. He's got a big old dwarf hand.
I'm shocked by how big his hand is.
You can let go of it now, laddie.
Hey, you have it right.
Anyway, now we gotta do something about you. You can't stay here in town. Not safe.
Yeah.
What can I do to assist you?
You wouldn't happen to have a map of this island, would you?
Wait, don't we have a map?
We have a crudely drawn map.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yes.
May I see this map that you are referring to?
Yeah, handed.
Oh, thank you. And he checks it out. He goes, well, whoever made this, they put some good effort into it. Not a lot of new maps been made, no. The only real maps we have is for tracking, let's see, the messenger birds. They have a few tracks that way. Not a lot of new maps. Luckily, though, you came to the right place. Let me get that for you. And he digs through several of his shelves of books, and he brings out a scroll and unravels it in front of you and hands it over. He goes, this ought to do you a little bit better. It is a little outdated, not a lot of accuracy in terms of new additions to the land, but it should get you by. Please take it. I don't need it. And he gives you all a new map, which I have now sent in the chat if I did correctly. And that is for you guys.
I don't see it.
Let's say it's loading still.
Okay.
Timing can't always be perfect. What can I say? Let's see. There
Oh, there
it
it
is.
is.
Oh, the new map. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
Bang.
We got town names. That's extremely useful.
And
Where are we?
you guys are in the town of Velton.
And we were
Velton.
headed
Oh,
to like somewhere
we
like
were heading to Reftil. Reftil's where those people that I know are.
Reftails. We were headed. All right.
Because I remember
Yeah, we
because it was like right behind the mountain-ish. So I was like,
Oh, we could have headed.
While they're examining the map, and you guys feel free to keep talking about it. Jed, roll me a perception check real quick.
9.
9. While everyone's looking at the map, you're taking it all in. You've always enjoyed literature, and it's kind of refreshing to see all these books and everything. For once, after all this chaos, you're looking around, and behind the dwarves' shelf, back on behind him on one of the highest shelves, there's a ladder to get up there and everything. There's one very, very old glass case containing a sheet of seriously ancient looking paper of some kind. It just catches your attention.
Okay. I'll say something about that. Give me a second.
Before Matthew goes on, I'm going to ask the dwarf if he has a place where I can rest, since it was a hard 12 hours for me, and plus I probably need to go anyway. So,
All right.
Ah.
We'll say that the dwarf takes you back to his own reading room and just says to lay low and relax and enjoy some books while you're there.
of course, and I'm gonna ask if he has anything to drink, not like alcoholic wise, but like
Just
any
water. Just
yeah,
water.
you got any water, man? You got a
And
Sprite I can drink?
He hooks you up with a water and a skin. And, you're chilling out there. So yeah, no worries, man. You go ahead and call it a night. And thank you so much for playing. And I will see you with
The 19th,
yes, I will see you the 19th at 8:00.
8:00. Got it.
Sound good?
Hey,
Give me a second,
Jaden,
write that down.
if anything changes, just tell your mom to text me.
Yes.
Got it.
If that doesn't work out, just let someone know. It's okay.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it was really good. My character's just gonna go sit and ponder after what happened, especially when he ate the mushroom.
Yeah, for sure. It takes a lot to process that kind of thing, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I saw things I didn't need to see, or happy that I saw? Question mark.
Who knows?
Who
Well,
knows?
have to find out.
Have to find out. But it's been fun, guys. I do gotta go though.
No worries. Have a
I
good night,
will
man. We'll
see
see you in a
y'all
couple weeks.
at the next meeting.
See ya.
Peace out.
All right.
All right. Well, you guys still good to keep going, right?
I'm good.
Okay. And
Ben, you good?
Yep, I'm good.
okay. I need to go to the bathroom. So
Okay.
if everyone wants to just go ahead and take a potty break, then
Yeah.
I will be right back.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Blam.
Ooh. Oh yeah. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Feeling pretty good. For once.
Yeah.
But
I'll be honest, man. I was kind of afraid when Jaden ate that mushroom.
You were like, oh no, is that the mushroom of eternal doom and suffering and hell? Or is that the mushroom of happy land?
Yeah,
Like, it's either one or the other.
Well, the thing is, I knew what that mushroom would do. I kind of thought that you guys would get to it later. And then when he ate it, I was like, wait a minute, is that the mushroom I think it is? I'm like, well, okay. No better way to drive along the plot.
Awesome. But he hasn't told us, so.
That's true. He hasn't. He may
Oh.
never.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
had
tell
a.
you. Oh, go
Man.
ahead.
I was just gonna say I had another. I play with another group, and sometimes, and dude, the guy, he goes, what did he do? We play on Discord sometimes, and he was like, oh hey, so I don't want y'all to hear this because we failed a check to not pass out, and he was like, this guy, the one guy passed it, but his character is kind of like goofy and doesn't really understand things, like very innocent, you know what I mean? And so he was like, okay, so you're going to, everyone passes out, and then this other person come in this other channel with me because I don't want anyone else to hear what's being said. And I was like, dang it, no meta playing, damn it. And then no, I don't like meta playing any. I don't like meta gaming. And he goes, he comes back, and so I of course was like, what would my character naturally think? And I was like, okay. So he's like, you all wake up in a new place. And I'd be like, oh. And then when I woke up, I was like, did we all just black out and wake up? And then this character was like, yeah, I just blacked out and woke up. Yeah, I blacked out and woke up. And then the character was like, yeah, me too. I'm like, damn it. Couldn't have been like, I heard this information. Like, nope, didn't even think that it was anything crazy. And I was like, wow, that's really smart. But he's playing his character appropriately, and I love it. I love it. And I think here too, we're, you know, it's really dope. Like, I like how everybody's kind of sticking with it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. Yeah, sorry about next weekend. That's what I was gonna say. It was a last minute thing, going camping for some stuff. And I was like, okay.
Well, honestly, dude, like, it kind of worked out. So no worries at all, because I wanted to actually have Jaden's solo session this past Saturday, but I can't get a hold of him. No, I definitely want to do some solo sessions with you guys and kind of bring your personal stories into this a bit more and kind of get to, I don't want to give anything away, but kind of bond with you guys individually, and then come back as a team and have everyone rested and kind of ready to get going again,
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you got in store. I keep going to that TikTok that was like, if you're one of my players, please skip. And I watch it for a few minutes, and I was like, no, I can't watch it.
Honestly, I really didn't give away. I don't think I really gave away anything.
No, but like I look at it and I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm like, no, I can't watch it. I gotta experience.
If you want to watch it, you can. It is okay.
Oh no, it's fine. I enjoy the videos mostly. I think that one, and then the one, just I enjoyed them. They're very good videos. They're funny. I like them. And I like that one guy who's like, part 2. I was like, oh man, cool.
Yeah. I know it feels good when someone wants a part 2.
They're like, yeah.
They noticed us.
Do you actually edit these videos before you put them onto like YouTube or anything?
No, and that's something I'm going to start working on. I'm going to be getting a new webcam and microphone just to make the video and audio quality a little bit better. And my dad has streaming stuff. So the plan is to hopefully start playing on his laptop or with a new camera, and do some, I would call them edited episodes where there are some cuts just to kind of keep things going for people with like shorter attention spans and stuff like that.
Yeah, because when you pop a 3-hour video online or a 4-hour video online, people are like, and they'll watch for like the first little bit, but then as soon as nothing happens, And that's fine because I understand. I watched other people play D&D, and I'll be sitting there watching it. And I'm like, I can't watch them talk to this character for 45 minutes, and that's just how I am sometimes. So I completely understand.
Though you do say that, but Critical Role.
Yeah, I can't watch like 100% of their stuff.
You-
I
that's-
do.
that's
I
too.
now don't.
No,
get me
I was
wrong.
just saying. No, yeah, like
I
I'm.
have watched some of their stuff, and I'll listen to some of their stuff, but like when they're just talking to people, like I'm like okay, and then they'll banter back and forth. I'm like, it's I want to be a player or a part of the game, you know. Like when they came out with the show, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch a whole lot, but there was so much Critical Role. I started to get into it, but I didn't have time to, so I started to listen. I listened to it in audio.
Yeah, it's like a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, so when I would work, I would be out working with one headphone. That's what I do right now. I go and check termite base stations and do termite inspections, and I'll have a headphone in, and I'm just sitting here listening to either D&D podcast or Reddit stories.
I got you.
That's
No,
all
I relate to that. I don't watch Critical Role except for like clips of them. Like I'll watch short little clips that are like on TikTok or like the YouTube shorts. Like recently, I think I saw one where Matt Mercer did this crazy monster sound for like a one-eyed monster. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't think
I think
do.
so.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like obviously he knows how to make monster noises and stuff, but
Well, they're like all voice actors, so they're like
Yeah.
all professional voice actors.
But yeah, a bunch of nerdy actors get together and play D&D. That is
Yes.
like,
yeah,
So
absolutely.
I do like
Okay,
it.
wait. Let me see if I can play it for you guys. It's really short.
I do want to say you made that the creepy children noise very well.
Dude, that was good.
My mom liked that one. She was just like, whenever you start making the crunching noise of their skin, I just, and I'm like, good.
That's the reaction I want.
But this is a clip from a Critical Role, and Matt did this crazy monster noise. Hopefully you can hear it.
You cast some ring of something shit.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. I mean, this is spiritual guardians.
I'm gonna cast levitate. All right, you cast levitate. You're gonna cast. You watch. You begin to. Down to the ground to the right of your group, you watch as a spray of white snow, ice, and dirt is thrown 20, 30, 40 feet in the air in this massive explosion. You all immediately recoil and glance up as you see this massive, swollen, white armored mass of flesh, pinkish and red, poking through this kind of white armored carcass-like exterior. As it rises up, the top curls back down. You see a singular, angry, burning eye in the middle of its face as its jaw kind of splits open.
That sounded great on your bike.
It's crazy. I wish I could make sounds like that, but alrighty. Anywho, you guys ready?
Yes, ready.
All right. So
Yeah, right.
so we are in the bookstore still. Xander goes off to the back room and rests. He is having a hard time after his psychedelic experience. The two of you are in the main part of the library, and I can't remember whose turn it's supposed to be.
Did we ever actually say the rules? I don't remember.
I don't know. You know what? We don't need to have initiative right now since we're not in like a combat thing.
Yeah.
I can, if I'm allowed to interject. Daniel, whatever we're doing in the moment, what you see is me noticing something, and I'm staring at it with like singular focus and like extreme importance. Like I'm just in awe of this thing, and I'm like looking at it, turning my head and squinting my eyes and kind of focusing on it. And I kind of say out loud, it can't be. And I'll start moving towards it, Doug, if that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. While you're doing this, the dwarf hobbles over this. Hey there, laddie, what are you doing? Oh, you got an eye for the old ones, I see.
Is it what I think it is?
Wait. Let's see, let's just check out what this is. This is one of my oldest artifacts in the whole bookstore, actually. You got a good eye, let me show you. He climbs up on the ladder and he dusts off this frame of glass and the paper inside of it. He brings it down to you and he says that, now, this was recovered a long time ago. It's been a family heirloom of mine for a long time. And, well, I haven't been able to part with it. I don't know if I'm ready quite yet, but no, by all means, check it out. It's old poetry. Old poetry. No one knows who the writer is, though. Please read. And he hands it to you. Now, I hear that there are more of these somewhere out there, probably being auctioned off. They're some of the oldest artifacts we can find on this island. But who's to say? One alone is not very valuable, I do say. At least 4, I believe there be. That's the rumor.
Okay. All right. Do you mind if I jot these words down? Rafton? I look at it and I don't want to mess his name up. I just forgot. I think it's Rafton.
No, it's just Rafton, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna ask him if I can jot down the words. Can I jot this down? May
I go ahead. Thank you for your courtesy. I appreciate it. Sometimes I stumble over my own accent. It happens sometimes, you know.
That's fine. Sometimes I break out into a weird accent too, but it's just because someone else does it, and then it's a habit. So.
That can happen. That can happen.
That's so funny. That's tell a story later.
While he's jotting these down for himself, Daniel, you hear a and you look over, and there is a large green lizard on top of one of the bookshelves, looking right at you, and you see its tongue just flicker out at you.
Well, hello there. Yes, and this is your pet.
Kind of. Oh yes, that's Mr. Sweets, my iguana. Oh yes, Mr. Sweets. He's a good little lad. He is. Takes care of me. And he kind of like, come here, Mr. Sweets. And the lizard just, slaps over to him, and he gives it a big hug. He holds it kind of like a cat and just kind of pets it. So, now that you have a map, and now that you have your poem, sir, what's next? Still must get out of this town.
We probably can cut through the words now that that lady gave us, just in case the wood people try to say we broke a treaty. We have that. So we could cut through the words if we were afraid of going through the city.
But do we want to spin that now?
Well, I wouldn't say it's spending it, because I believe, I wouldn't think we're close enough to there anyway.
I believe we could follow the path. We just might need to.
You think we should go backwards?
We should move towards Xander's, where he knows these people. So we should at least move forward on this road. So
I'll have to go through the city to do this.
Map, yeah. Well, are we on the north? Where are we? Are we on the north?
Where are we? That's a good question. Yep.
Okay, so the question is, where are you?
In the city. Like on this map, you see all these houses and a road cutting through the middle. Are we down to the bottom left?
You're closer to the upper half of it.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, so we could sneak out of the town and then get back on the road farther up.
And the sorry, I got distracted by my phone.
Okay.
And Rafton leans in and goes, "Now, pardon me for chiming in. I haven't had a whole lot of new conversation in a long time. Rather enthusiastic I am. Now, where are you trying to go?"
I think it was
Reftown.
Refton.
Oh, Reftil, yes, yes. Old fishing town. They got a temple over there. Now, if you're trying to make it to Reftil, you actually have 3 options you do. Now, if you follow the main road, you can go to the west side of the island. It's the longest way, but you will get there with relative ease. There's a second path if you go to the east side of the island. It's a long journey. Relatively secluded. Not a lot of word of what goes on in that direction. But between us, my kin know that there is a third passage. Goes through Mount Prado. Straight through Old Mine. You get out, probably take about half the time as either direction. What? I'm just a bookkeeper. Just thought I'd give you something to feed on, though.
The shortcut sounds extremely tempting. Daniel, Xander, Artie.
I was
I
already
think-
think.
I think we should go through the mountain. We don't have enough. We have just enough food to maybe make it there in a decent
Yeah,
amount.
I'm out of food.
Oh, I have a lot. I'll share it.
You have a lot? Okay.
Now,
Yeah,
friends,
we-
I know we're low on supplies and we can't really afford to go shopping right now. And know that we're surrounded by forests. Maybe if we took a slight detour, not too far off the trail, not too far in to upset the dryads, but maybe we could find some kind of fruit, something just to keep us going, and then get back on the road.
Okay.
For what it's worth.
Okay. Is the mine enticing to you, all of you, or are you wanting to take a different path?
Now the mine sounds like the best option. But just in my brain, I'm just hearing the mines of Moria.
I can honestly say I'm not really excited to go towards the mountain. But if that's what you decide to do, I will accompany you.
Well, there's no way I believe that this creature knows what we're planning, and I'm not even think he knows any of us are here, so I believe it should be safe to walk past it for now.
Now, if you're going to go through the mountain, be very careful. Those are Aramaki's domain. That's where he stays. He sleeps there. Now, you have your own free will. It will be dangerous, but it will save you time. Just be very careful, very silent.
Well,
Silence one thing I'm not good at.
I'd rather not starve to be a husk, so I think it's the best way to go.
Sadly, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely riskier, but one that I'm willing to take.
While you guys are discussing this and everything, you start to hear the voices of people coming down the street saying, "No, they're not in here! Look over there! What are you saying? Check inside that building! They're not over here! Check over there!" And people are searching through some of the other buildings now. They're getting closer.
Okay. Friends, it seems we've overstayed our welcome. It might be time to leave.
Yes, my friends, I do say that I think our time together has come to its end as well. Now, can't go out on the main street. No. Here, go out the back. I have a back door. You go through some shallow woods. Go out there and just run for about 10 minutes. And you'll find the road again. It will be there. By the time you come out, the road will be on the right a little bit more, but you'll be able to find it. It won't be a problem. Just go in there and run for a while. And best of luck to you. I can tell heroes when I see them. I've read enough books. You're the ones.
Thank you. And then I will look at Daniel and Artie and make sure everybody's with us, basically, and say, shall we?
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. As we're going to leave, I'll just quickly. It's not much, but I'll hand him a gold piece. Just like I have to compensate you somehow. You helped so much.
Well, wouldn't be much of a door if I didn't take this happily, but I must say the company was well worth its weight in gold as well. You will be safe. Be very, very careful. I'll see you again, don't you worry. Come back here any time. You got a friend, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Hopefully,
Artie,
you come with this town on nicer terms.
yeah. Artie is back there at the back door. And he's like, all right, everyone, come on, let's go. And you can see out there, there's some shallow woods that kind of lead away. If you're looking at the map, then just like that darkest green area on the woods to the left, that's kind of like the entrance of where you guys would be going into. But everyone good to go down that way?
Good to go.
Cool. You're all running, and let me double check. My music is also way too dramatic for this moment, so I have to change it to something that's not going to put me into a aneurysm. You're all running out the back, and you are running. Artie trips on a twig and falls. Oh. I think they're getting on us. Run. You hear voices behind you. The back this way! Get him! And you see a couple of officers running. There's a half orc that's just sprinting towards you. And there's another couple of creatures that are a bit smaller heading towards you as well. Are we in initiative right now? I don't believe we are.
We are not.
No? Okay, go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
11.
19.
19. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably roll too. All right. So yeah, there is a orc officer, a satyr, and a half ogre officer sprinting behind you. They're catching up slowly, but you guys do notice them before they actually see you. They're running in the right direction, but you notice them. About 25 to 35 feet away now, you're running. Is there anything you guys want to do, starting with Ben?
Do they obviously see us, or are they following noises?
They see you now.
Alright.
It's like, in the name of the law, get back here!
Alright. While I'm running, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to like try to like spread noises of like wild animals surrounding the guards, trying to like slow their pace, like
Yeah.
like put it like in between us and them, so see if they're stopping that.
I gotcha. So yeah, these noises just start cascading around the forest and the trees of different animals that, off the top of your head, you can remember kind of scared you as a child, actually. And everyone's looking around them like, what are they doing? What's in the trees? And so they actually slow down a little bit as they're getting distracted. They're a little farther behind. Awesome. So that was a good first one. Anything else you want to do, or you just want to keep running?
No, that's all I can think about right now. Just keep running.
Okay. So you're running. You're keeping a good distance. Matthew, we're to you now as Jed. What is Jed doing right now? There's a satyr that's at the lead. His fast little His fast little goat legs are helping him to catch up. He's like, "We're gonna get you! You come back here!"
All
All
right.
Short sword in his hand.
Short sword in his hand. Okay. We'll just. I'm gonna use my action just to sprint, double my speed,
Yeah.
Okay.
and hope everyone follows suit. So, 60
Gotcha.
foot. Shoo! Trying to get to that tree line.
Okay. Yeah, you speed up and You do gain some ground on him. The half ogre officer from back there, you hear him go, "Yeah!" And you turn back and you hear a as a javelin is flying towards you. Now let me see who's in front. Actually, is a good question.
I think we have the same movement speed right now.
Same movement speed. Okay.
Yeah, we're all 30, I think.
Oh, but you know what? We got. Let's just do this. We'll say that javelin is thrown in, and it is a 12. Do you both have the same speed?
I think so.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to make it simple, I'll just go in order of initiative for this particular attack. So we'll say that Ben, you're the one that gets the javelin thrown at you. Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so sticks in a tree next to you, and you just keep running. You're sprinting, and the half ogre, you look back and you "We're gonna get you guys! You come back!" Yeah. He's gone. His two friends though are running. He was behind them all, and they didn't notice. You turn around though, you saw him fall into something in the ground. No more noises. We are back to you, Ben. Actually.
All right. What's the animal noises? I'm actually going to cast the secretary again. Sound like with like the roars of imagine like a bear. There's going to be like ground shaking, like footsteps of like sounds like a bear is running towards them.
Okay, so you're trying to make it seem like there's a predator out there, like a bear.
Yep. Like beside them, but running straight towards them.
Mhm.
See if they run in a different direction.
I gotcha. So yeah, sure enough, there's a of a bear that's like running next to them, and tricks. They're guessing tricks. They must be. And you look back, another one is gone now. You're just being followed by one person. Both of you roll a dex for me.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
At 20.
That's
Yeah.
20. Okay.
Ooh, that's bad.
Total of 24.
24. Okay.
That's as bad. What was it?
Dex.
Dex save?
Yes.
That'll be a 2.
Whew, a 2. Okay. So as you guys are running and you're noticing people are dropping behind you, the satyr is gaining on you. Jed, as you're running, you look to the side and your friend Daniel drops suddenly. Leaves slide out from under him, and there's a huge, just almost like a well-like size hole that's dug out, and he starts falling in. Do you want to do any kind of reaction for it? I know that's not like a ready to action or anything. But yeah, do you want to try to catch him or something?
Yeah, I'll dive over. Halfway through, I hope my 20 gives me this. My reaction with the 20 would give me enough time to see and then jump over and grab his hand before he falls actually into the pit.
Gotcha. Okay. And then now the satyr is coming up on you. Who was the last person to make an action? I did kind of lose track of that. That's my bad.
I'm making action. I guess technically,
Or
if you don't count him saving me, that'll be me with the thuggery.
Okay. So
Technically, it would be my turn because you just made us do saves.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Go ahead and take your action. The satyr is catching up to you. He will be on you very, very soon.
Okay. I'll do. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm gonna cast. He's the only one, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
You're gonna cast sleep on him. Okay. And then what does he have to roll for that?
I will.
No, it's no him rolling. It's Matthew's got to roll. What is it? Like 48.
Yeah, it's crazy. Just give me 1 second. I'll give you that. Sorry, I should have that read. I keep forgetting to read. Right.
He'll just give you a number, and if that number is above the guard's HP, he falls asleep.
He falls asleep. D8, 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 D8. Are you a D8?
Yeah.
I know what a D. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here. 1, 2, 3.
I forget how many D8s you rolled. Give me a second.
25.
You said 25?
Yeah, 25.
Okay. And then
5D8.
wait, what is it?
It's 5D8. Did you roll 5D8?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, just make sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So yeah, you look back and he falls over asleep in the leaves and everything and the grass. Now you're still holding on to Daniel, right? You're still holding on to him.
Yes, yes, I am still holding on to him.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you want to make a strength check to pull him out? He's hanging there by one arm right now. He's holding on to your arm.
Yeah, we'll see if I can do it.
And so he is bigger than you, so you have to roll pretty well.
I got a 14.
14. You go to pull him, and you're both struggling. And then, and you both start falling into the hole, and it is a deep one. Let me see. And that would have been. Was that your second action?
Yeah, I guess I was asleep. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys are falling right now, but you see the floor approaching quickly. It's now about 20 feet away, getting closer.
How many feet have you say? Do you think we've fallen?
About 10 so far.
Oh, 30 feet.
I can't cast because I already cast.
Oh, you already cast? Okay.
So
Is
is
there
it the end of your turn?
It's technically, if we're falling, I can't take any more like actions. Like I can't cast 2 spells in 1 turn. So I think it's his turn.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we're back to Daniel. Pretty much right before we hit the ground, is there anything you can do or want to do?
So it's pretty like circular, right? Well sized, you said?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just be like, hold on, as I take my greatsword and widen my feet as I stab it into the wall, trying to slow myself down.
Gotcha. Okay. Shoot, you're testing me now. What do I have you roll for that? We're going to. What's that? I mean, I'll take any advice.
I would just say personally, if he's trying to stab into a ground, depending on what kind of a material it is, that it's up to you. I would do strength.
Yeah, strength would make the most sense. Yeah.
That makes the most sense to me too. Yeah, we'll do a strength check on that, and it's just very deep earth.
All right. That's a natural 20. So 22.
You stop about halfway in, and you did do it. You're holding onto the sword, and so you've stopped just in time to where you can actually let go and land rather than just fall. There's about 10 feet of dirt above you from where you hang. If I am doing this correctly.
All right. You let go first, so I gotta get the sword from the wall.
Okay.
Jed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How far down are we? Let you sit 10 feet above us. Are we like 10-foot drop?
Yeah.
So that shouldn't do anything.
I don't think it.
No.
That's 10 foot might be the star damage. I forget what falling damage is. I mean,
I'm not too dedicated to these numbers, if I'm being quite honest. At this point, visually, I just know that I don't imagine you would take fall damage.
I've jumped 10 feet from a tree before it rolled and been fine. So I don't know. You can have us do whatever you want, but I'm just saying I don't think 10 feet. 20? Sure, yeah, that sucks.
The book says every 10 feet is a d6 of damage, but you can roll it otherwise.
Oh, okay. Well, then follow that. Then that's fair.
Okay. Okay.
I don't. In Jed's head, I can do this. So I'll try to gracefully roll as I fall.
Do it.
Can I do an acrobatics to see if I don't hurt myself?
Yeah, you can. You just gotta tell me what you're doing though.
He said he's like yeah, get off, basically, because he's trying to get this sword out
Yeah.
first. So I'll be like, oh, okay, and then I'll look down and I'll judge it and I'll kind of look at it and I'll be like, yeah, carry the one, and I'll let go. And as I go down, I'll roll with try to do like an acrobatic, like just as I fall into the ground, I'm gonna try to roll forward if I can. I've seen other friends do that, maybe, and that's just like, I could do that, sure. I got a 12 plus 6, so 18?
Okay. I mean, you landed fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say you landed without any damage on that one. And so that was, I know we kind of messed up on, or I kind of messed up on guiding whose turn was going for what. So right now, I'm not too worried about initiative and everything. I'll have you guys roll again whenever if necessary. But yeah, right now, Daniel, you're still holding on, and Jed, you just landed.
So I'm just gonna put my feet against the wall, pull my sword out, and just like try to land feet first with sword, like also down. Try to see if the sword going into the ground would also stop some of the
superhero landing.
Okay.
Yeah, basically superhero landing. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah.
You can say if I take damage or not, but that's what I'm doing.
I mean, just because I had Jed roll for it, go ahead and roll for it as well. But if you want to say it's an acrobatics as well, just to say you got like the landing you want, I'm not going to be super hard about it though.
Can I do athletics?
What's that?
Can I do athletics?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
He said my dex is
that
terrible.
is- my dex is indeed terrible. Yeah. That's an 18. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You superhero land, and you're fine. So now you are both in the bottom of this. Sorry, my back got itchy. This about 5 to 8 foot diameter hole that's just, and you see the circle of the sky above you, the morning sky in the woods, and it's pretty quiet. There's just the chirp of birds.
Artie! Is he up? Does he respond?
What's that?
Is that Artie? Are you up there?
You hear? Oh, mercy. How'd you get in here?
We fell.
Is everyone okay?
Yep.
Does anyone have any rope?
What do I have?
Yes.
I have a priest pack. I don't think that has rope.
I think I literally have like 30.
Oh, you bought rope. Yeah. I remember you buying a lot of rope.
Yeah. Wait,
You said you
actually,
got 30 feet of it?
I think it's 30. But I think I wrote down how much I bought.
30 feet is, as I believe, how much he said the hole deep was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean that would be just enough.
Yeah, but that was, like you said, just enough. We'd have to finagle. Yeah, dude, all I got is, wait. Yeah, I only have 30 foot.
Okay. So yeah. You can try to throw me the rope. I can try to pull you up.
And this is a hole. There's nothing around it. It's just like almost like a well. Almost like there's just walls.
Almost,
around.
yeah. It's just,
Okay.
but it's dirt. It's not stone or anything.
All right, yeah. I'll try to throw it up.
Okay. Let's do we'll just say that it's a strength. Because.
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
I'm talking to Jed. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm about to throw. Daniel looks at me and goes, "Should I do that?" And I'll go to throw, and I'll do this. I'll just turn towards him and hand him the rope, like still in throwing motion. Like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll just try to throw up the entire rope.
Okay. And so yeah, just do a strength check, and only because of the length of the rope, roll disadvantage for it because it's exactly like the length, so not a whole lot of
I
slack.
do not think I need to roll disadvantage because I got a 6. So
Oh dang.
That's true. Okay, well, there you go then.
oh hey, I got a 6 for my second roll anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Hey. So yeah, you toss the rope and it just like it's like that far away from his hand still. He's like, no. It
You know
didn't
what,
work.
let me try something else. I'm gonna tie one end of the rope to my axe and just throw that up there. He's like, watch out! Ah!
So you're throwing it
Yep.
attached to your axe?
Yep.
Okay. Oh goodness. What do I even have you roll for that?
I can either roll the hit or another strength check.
I'll let you choose.
I will roll a hit.
You gonna
Mainly
roll
because it's just like it's just be easier.
Yeah.
As a 21.
21. And it sticks into the ground just at the lip of the thing. And Artie comes out from back there. He goes, all right, that was a close one, but let's get you out of here. And he grabs the rope and starts pulling on it. Who's on?
Jed, you go first. You're later. Then you both can help me get out.
And so I'll climb up.
Okay, so you're climbing up first?
Yeah.
So as he's pulling and you're climbing up the rope and everything, you see a shape go through the air right behind Artie, and he goes, oh! And falls into the hole right next to you all.
I will attempt to catch him so he doesn't take any damage.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I'll help with that.
What do you want me to roll for that?
That would be golly, maybe probably just a strength for that too.
Strength again? All right.
Yeah.
That is a 18.
And you catch him. His arms are like around you. He's like, and kisses you on the cheek just to goof around. He goes,
Bards.
thank you.
Set him down.
And he stands up and brushes himself off and goes, thank you, seriously. Sorry about last night. I was not in a good place.
No worries.
At this time, you hear a voice from at the top of the hole. It goes, did any of you lose this? And it's the voice of a kid, like maybe 14-ish years old. And you see his silhouette. The sun is coming in, but you see his silhouette at the edge. And it's just this little preteen. Did anyone lose this? And he's holding something in his hand.
What is he? Can we see what he's holding?
Do a perception check.
Okay.
I will too. 9.
8.
Okay. It's something shiny. Something small and shiny. It's about that big. It's in his hand. So.
I'm going to check around for the gold thing that was given to us.
I'm going to reach into my pack and feel for my chest piece.
It is gone.
Okay.
Wait, what's gone? The gold thing or his chest piece?
I will say, oh, yes, I seem to have dropped that. It is mine, yes. Could I have it back?
Well, I'd love to give it to you, but you're kind of far away. You could always just come up here, or I could come down. Like, what would you prefer? What is this thing anyway?
So Jed will calm down. So Artie and Daniel are actually seeing Jed kind of panic, like actually panic a little. But then he's gonna, and he's gonna go. We'll come up to you. Is the axe still attached?
Yes.
Okay, Jed's not going to think about anything. He's just going to start climbing. I'll be right there, and he's going to start climbing. There's nothing that's going to stop him. He's going to climb, even if
while
it
you're
comes
climbing,
loose.
yeah, while you're climbing, the boy goes, hold on, and he takes a knife right there on the rope. And he goes, not so fast, buddy. You see, you came into my area of the woods, and now you're stuck in my trap, so I think that you should help me out before you get this back.
Okay.
And I don't think you're in much of a position to.
But I don't think Jed could reason right now. You get what I'm saying? So can I don't know what to decide. I don't think Jed can reason. Can I do like can you set, and it's just something to just see which way my character goes with it, because I want to be true to him. Can I do a wisdom save? You set the DC, so I'll go ahead and explain it to you. In Jed's mind, there's no reason happening right now. So I think he would have to overcome and think, oh, I got to deal with this guy. Either these guys down below need to help, or I need to do a wisdom save. So you set the DC and I'll roll, but okay. Dude, Jed's like not cool. He's not hearing it. He's ready to like all out. This guy could be friendly and he doesn't care. So that's what's going through his mind.
Well, I rolled a 16. So for a DC,
you don't have to tell me. I'll just roll and then you decide.
Oh, okay.
If that's cool with you.
That's fine then. Yeah, let's do it that way.
Uh-oh.
I got a 12.
You're fuming right now, and in your intense emotional state right now, your hands are actually starting to sweat and tremble a little bit. It's not because you're getting weak, it's because you're raged and you're just in overdrive right now.
Okay.
And your hands are shaking as you're holding the rope. It's making it harder to grip onto it. Listen, I'm not trying to be mean. Me and my guys really need some help with something. And I don't know, like, you survived the fall. You're pretty strong, obviously. And I don't know, you could probably help us out. And then you get this back. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't need this for anything.
I'll look down at Daniel and I'll say, do something.
All right. I see that he's in a terrible mindset right now. So I'll be like, allow one of us out of the hole to talk about it, or at least close to the top. Talk about it right now. What do you need help with?
Well, first I need to actually see that you guys are even tough enough. It's a pretty tough journey, and me and my guys have the ultimate question that we need answered. The answer is in the Quarter God's Keep, and we can't get in. And so we're thinking, if you guys go in and you die, then we're not dead and it's fine. But if you go in and you like can find it, then like we're fine. So anyway, yeah, maybe it's better I just come down there. And he jumps into the hole, and you see this like 14-something-year-old kid starting to fall like 30 feet. And right before he hits the ground, he stops and he hovers in the air right there in front of you. And he goes, man, listen. And now he's talking up at you. You're actually higher up now. He goes, listen, man, I didn't mean to make you upset. I can tell this really upset you. So I'll tell you what. And he whispers to something near him, and you see the sparkle of light hover out from him, and it takes the chess piece and it flies out of the hole somewhere. He goes, so now that it's just us, we can actually talk about things and get down to business. So if you want to come down, we'll talk about things. I can probably help you out of here. and we'll just all move on with our day.
What's the DC for that wisdom save again? Just tell me what it is real quick.
What did I? Oh my gosh. I probably lost it. 16. 16? 16. Yeah, 16.
Okay, I see reason. I beat that.
Okay. Okay.
Big Daniel's like, he's gonna kill you.
I was ready to like put this child behind me, just like, I think we're gonna have to BVP fight right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like angry like I was, but I'm gonna take a deep breath. And I'll let go, and I'll just kind of slide down the rope, disregarding any pain to my hands, anything, and I'll come down, and I'll calm down. And I'll look at this kid, and I'll look at Daniel, and I'll say, what do you want us to do? Point us in the direction. We'll get it done. I don't care what we have to do. Just tell us.
Okay. Well, first of all, the first direction is going to be up because we're underground right now. So, everyone hold on. And he reaches out his arm for everyone to grab onto him. And everyone grabs on, and Artie kind of puts his hand on his shoulder. He's like, there's no way. He's, watch this. And you're all lifted out of the hole and into the air, actually above the trees. And now you are flying through the air with this boy. And he takes you away somewhere kind of deeper into the woods than probably what you meant to go. But lowers you down into this small camp area where there are these children running around. All of them are boys. They're running around and they're playing games. They're throwing balls to one another and they're, what are you thinking, Ben?
This is fucking Neverland.
Maybe inspired by. But the thing that you realize...
It's always world. Sorry.
the thing...
Dad jokes, they're funny. I'm sorry, go.
When you're lowered into this area, though, these boys that are out here and they're playing and they're climbing trees and running around, the one thing that you notice is that you're really annoyed. They're so loud and obnoxious. They're so annoying. Their voices are so high and they're laughing. Kids are laughing. It sounds real, too. And it kind of hits you for a second. And as much as you hate the situation you're in, this is almost the most right things have felt in a while since you've been on this island. They're having fun. They're running around. That is until they all see you land and they grab their swords and their spears and they surround you. Yeah! And the one that can fly lands there next to you. And what the hell is this guy's name?
Is it Peter?
No, it's not.
Does he wear a pan?
Hold on. I have a name for this guy. I promise I do.
What's the anagram of Peter?
You know what? Let's just call him Peter. You want to call him Peter? Let's call him Peter.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. But
No,
yeah.
no, it's okay. It's totally inspired by that. But I was just like, I don't want to name him Peter, but I can't find his name. I'll find it probably at the end of the session. Anyway, Peter lands, and all the boys are like, yeah! And freaking out, he goes, all right, guys. Now, we got to decide if these guys are going to help us solve the question. And all the boys are like, yeah, they can do it. And some of them are like, no, they can't. They look like losers and blah, 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 blah. And they're chanting and stuff like that. And Peter steps up and he goes, first and foremost, I don't want you guys to be worrying. I can tell you're a little wary about being out in the woods, but listen, the rule is that people can't step foot into the woods. Well, it doesn't talk about flying, so I think I'm fine. Secondly, I'm having so much of this character. It's so fun though. So, oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm trying so hard to find things in my notes. Anywho's, so the boys are all cheering and they're giving their opinions and stuff. And Peter goes, "So, heroes, what makes you think that you have what it takes to solve our quest? What makes you special?"
I'm gonna. You want to do your thing first, Jed, or
No, I don't want to say anything, to be
fair enough.
honest.
I'm gonna lean down towards him. Says, I'm gonna do something. It might be a little scary. Just making sure, just like we won't get attacked if I do it. All right?
Wait, you're talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to Jack. I was calling Jack. Yes, him.
Peter?
Yes, Peter.
He goes, don't get too confident, but you can try something, I guess.
All right. So I'm just gonna, again, I love you, just like Maturi. I'm gonna do this, but just like Thug Maturi, black eyes. Just I can do 3 effects at a time with Thug Maturi. So
Okay.
My eyes are gonna turn black. My voice is gonna start booming, and like there's gonna be like I'm gonna say drums in the background, just like, you dare underestimate us.
And let me see. Does he need to roll for like
I don't know.
intimidation?
It's just roleplay.
All the kids back up and they're like, huh, huh. And Peter's like, boring. Listen, dude, I can fly. You can yell really loud. Let's come on. What else do you guys got? Artie, he chimes in. He goes, do you like music? I can play a tune on my violin if that's gonna do anything. You're here for moral support. I can tell that's your role. Artie's just like, and then he flies up and he gets like this close to you, Jed. He goes, so, what you got? Everyone needs to bring something to the table. This whole time he's not even on the ground. He's literally just hovering around this entire time.
Gotcha.
This is how Hook felt when he thought, man, this is annoying.
No, yeah, this is definitely what Hook felt, right? He was on him. Yeah, no, it's 100%. So, I will.
I now truly believe Hook did nothing wrong. Oh, sorry.
I'll pull out the. Should I?
Oh, the orbs. I see. I know what you're doing.
Well, maybe not. No.
Waiting.
I'll pull out, and I have many weapons to choose from. I'll be like, I can fight from a distance. I can use my words and my voice, and I'm pretty damn good with a sword, as I have 2 like on me, and then I also have this, and I'll pull out the Thundro, and I have a lot of ammo for it. But can I find a sharp rock on the ground that might fit?
You can look around. Yeah, I mean, we can say that you pick one up off the ground. That's just nearby. You're in the woods, just rocks around.
I'll tell him. I'll say, are there any targets I could shoot at? Anything in the area I think I could hit, or anything like that?
Let's see. So he digs around his pockets and he pulls out an apple. He's like, here you go. Throws it.
I fire. I shoot it. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna aim, fire, shoot.
I'm gonna try and quickly throw out a bless.
What's that?
I'm gonna throw a bless on him so he can roll a d4 for attack rolls to add to it.
Right. It is an apple. It's gonna be hard to hit.
You said a d4?
I believe it's a d4. Yeah. Let me check real quick.
I got
Yep.
a good number. Is it a D4?
It's a D4. Yep.
All right. 27.
27. The apple explodes in the air, and the kids are like, "Whoa, that's so cool! Oh my gosh!" One kid popped up. That was totally wicked. And Peter was like, "All right, not bad, not bad. You got a cool weapon. You're not going to be fighting a whole lot of apples out there, though."
True.
I don't know if you guys are the ones. The Claw of Orden is going to be hard to get to. You know, this is probably a waste of time, you guys. All right, we can give them to the Dryads, I guess. And Peter starts hovering off slowly. He turns his back to you, and the kids start walking in. And they're like, "All right, put your hands against the trees." And
That's awesome.
And they're walking towards you and everything. Do you guys want to take any actions? Artie is holding up his violin and bow. He's like, "No, kids, go to your room. Help!" Well, everyone's backing up.
And I'll say, I'm sorry, Peter, is it? You said, and I'll wait for him to turn or at least stop. That I know he's listening to me. That you didn't care if we died in this situation. So a beetle could be the one. A random stranger that walks into your area could be the one. Why not we? We have defended ourselves and have been able to have been through a lot, to be honest. So why not point us in that direction and let us go? You keep the piece, my chess piece. You already have everything over me, and I don't want to attack you. I don't want to. I want to help. I want to help. Truly and honestly, I want to help. So point us in the right direction.
Yeah, you're talking too much. If you want to go, then just go. I'll take care of the chess piece. Hi. And the little glowing thing, you can see it as a pixie, hovers in front of you. He goes, "All right, I need you to take them to the Quarter Gods Keep, and when they're done, just guide them back." And the thing nods its head and just winds off into the forest, leaving a trail of sparkling gold dust behind, leading the way. He goes, "Well, you guys go on out there, and..."
I stop listening. I walk. I start following the pixie. I disregard him entirely. I just start walking off.
I'm going to ask him before I leave. You said we're looking for an answer. If maybe more specific on that.
Now listen, we can't tell you the sacred question.
That's not what I want.
It's just for us. It's just for my people. But you have to get the Claw of Orden from the temple, from the Tomb of Ferox. Yeah, get the claw from the Tomb of Ferox. And you know what? If there's other stuff in there, you can probably have it. But just bring back the claw for us, and we'll give you.
Do you want the claw?
Yeah.
All right.
To answer our
Got it.
question.
I nod my head and I'll start walking.
All right, we'll see you later. Hopefully you won't die. And the kids all go back and they start playing and stuff like that. You guys get to keep going?
I'm following.
Yeah.
They have to catch up with me.
What's that?
Kid's over 100 years old and he's still...
They have to catch up with me. I'm just marching on.
Okay. Just speed walk. Just...
Okay. Okay.
As you catch up, real quick, as you catch up as Daniel and Artie catch up to me, first thing I'm going to ask is I'm going to say, well, I hope Xander got on the trail. We'll catch up. We'll have to catch up with him later. Every single time, there's always something else. Just like take stomping as I'm going. Every single time.
And the pixie that's flying in front of you, he turns around and you can tell he's saying something in response, like. He just flies on ahead, and it was gibberish, like it didn't make any sense to you. Okay. So I need to ask you guys before we go forward. Because I'm at war with myself, right? How brave are you both feeling?
What does that mean?
I'm just because you know I've been at war with myself about which direction I want this session to go, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ask my players. I'm gonna ask you guys, without giving anything away. So just, you know, 1 through 20. How adventurous, brave, curious are you guys feeling? Like honestly, like actually honestly.
But
And you're
I
not-
both used a spell slot.
You're asking us, not our characters.
I'm asking you. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Like-
I'm at like a.
How ready are you?
I metaing looking at that. I still have spell slots, so, but not a whole lot. But I mean, I'm like at an 18 to be honest, because I want to go on. I want to see what you got. I want to.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ben.
Ben, where are you at? And be very, be honest. How ready do you feel right now?
I just know from the last fight, it was extremely close.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
But I'm ready for consequences. I'll match Matthew's number 18.
18.
Like the smallest of apprehension, but you're still like, yeah.
Okay. Well, you are each following this pixie through the woods, and the forest has gotten thicker around you, and your legs are in deeper and deeper leaves and twigs, and it's really getting condensed. You can tell the forest is older here. As you're walking, you see a white dove sitting on a branch next to you, and it just looks at you. It's it's just chilling there. You haven't seen a lot of white doves, but you've seen pigeons and other things like it. And as you're passing by it, you just see it look at you, and you look at it, and you continue on your way. And ahead of you is a door. You hadn't seen it before, but there's a door there. Just somehow fashioned within 2 trees, almost as if the 2 trees grew into that shape. And there's a light coming from the rim of the door. It doesn't seem attached to anything beyond it. It just seems like a door in the woods. And the door is red. There's a big brass handle on it. And you hear the sound of like wind from the holes in it, which the forest is very still right now. In fact, there's no sound at all, not even bugs. Now the pixie flies past the door and continues on, but the door is right directly in your path. What do you do?
Detect magic.
Detect magic?
Yep.
There's magic everywhere right now.
Am I getting a specific magic from the door?
Everywhere right now. You almost, when you start focusing your mind to detect some magic, to see if that's part of this, your head, your ears starts ringing, and your head starts pulsing like sensory overload. There's magic everywhere right now.
I'll drop the spell immediately.
You all right?
Be careful around this place.
Well, yeah, there's a random door in the middle of nowhere.
Probably be best to open it. I'll after getting my composure, I'll open the door.
You open the door.
Open the door.
It's just pure light, just piercing white light. You cover your eyes a little bit, and there's some gusts of wind coming from it as well, but you still can't see what's beyond the light.
Well, Pixie went this way, right? Like not like around the door. They obviously went into it or something.
Wait, what's that?
But like the Pixie obviously needs us to go into the door, right? Or they go past the door?
The Pixie, your memory is kind of not quite right, because when you try to remember, it's kind of deja vu. You've been here before, and the Pixie was there, but now in front of you, you just see you don't remember stepping through the door. You're not where you were before, though. Around you is a endless expansion of ground and dark red sky around you. Far in the distance, far, far, far ahead, there nearly a speck is what looks to be another door ahead, like the one that you had just encountered. And as you walk in, there are black clouds swirling overhead, and you hear a voice, just like thunder coming from the sky, and it just says, "I know you're here. You've come to my lands. But now it's time to see if you're worthy opponents." And there's a strike of lightning about halfway between you and the door. And a creature has appeared there made of shadow and light and darkness and smoke. And it stands there, weapon in hand, staring right at you, waiting for you to approach. Both of you, go ahead and roll initiative, please.
How long has it been since Jed shot his gun?
How long has it been since he shot his gun?
Yes.
By this time, maybe 20 minutes or so. You guys have been hiking.
All right. Good.
I got a 15 for initiative.
It's going to be a 9.
15, 9. Yeah, erase my little marker board. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So, Jed, you are first right now. The monster that is beyond you that you can't quite, it doesn't really have any distinguishable features. It just seems to be there. It's just there and it's waiting. Very still. It is alive though. What do you do? You're about 100 feet away right now, so I mean you got some room.
Well, he told us to approach, right?
The voice did say it is time to see what you're made of.
If you're worthy opponents, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll look at Daniel and like nod my head towards, hoping if he gets that, like a question.
I see no other option.
And so I'll just start walking. I'll move my 30, but I'm not like running. I'm just like moving towards him, seeing what's gonna happen. So
Mhm.
much stuff's going on. I might as well. If everybody's been challenging Jed and freaking Daniel today, might as well
Mhm.
accept it. So yeah, so I'll start heading that way,
Um,
and I'll like forego any actions other than that, just movement,
okay, so you're just focused on closing that distance.
closing the distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As you are approaching it, are you walking or are you running or what's
Walking. Well, technically 30 feet within what was it what was the term, like 6 seconds?
6
So
seconds.
technically, if to get my 30, I have to be like running. So
So you're like at a steady pace.
yeah, like moving towards him.
Obviously, I feel like it's calm what he's doing, but
Jed, you're feeling brave and you draw your weapon and you start making a steady jog because you're tired. You're tired of games. You're tired of messing around. You want to get this over with. The creature beyond you, that as you're approaching, you notice is much larger than what you had realized. He pulls out a giant blade, 2 hands, and starts walking towards you, and the sounds of his stomps are echoing through this endless plane that you seem to be on. Daniel, it is your turn. And actually, think about your turn for just a second. I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing something.
all right, fine.
He's grabbing a gun to shoot us.
No spoilers!
Don't tell! What the heck, man? I told you that in confidence.
And I'm like fully prepared for my character to die here. I'm just like, this is.
That's okay. That's what these are for. You roll a different one. But he said, "Hey, what's your worth?" So I'm thinking it's like if we get defeated, he'll be like, "You suck. Go back." But I think we could take him.
Oh no, we can. I feel like we can take him. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So, yeah. What's the vibe? What you doing?
All right, so I'm going to walk. Yep, keep like draw my sword. Keep running. Like to catch up with. Well, I guess I'm running alongside, which is how D&D things work. But I'm running alongside. It's weird, but yeah. I basically I end up next to Jed, and also on my way I'll cast Bless on me, Jed, and Artie.
Okay.
So yeah, and
he's already here.
Is Artie here? No, he's not.
Oh, never mind. Just me and Jed.
Yep. In fact, as you guys are running, you look behind you to see, that Artie's behind you, and there's nothing behind you. Not even a door. Okay,
Right,
so
yep.
you're doing that.
And I'm also going to use my sorry, my brain's not working.
You're fine.
What's it called? The Shadow of Divinity to restore all my spell slots.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
move.
It's proficiency +2, so I could restore 4. I only have 3, so.
Okay.
Oh, which paladin subclass does that?
It's actually just a regular thing that paladins can do.
Well, that's good to know.
Very
Fuck.
helpful.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry.
You're fine. Actually, let me pictures in this book. It's on my phone, but I can double check it here. But yeah, that's basically my turn. There's no way I can attack right now, so.
Yeah. As the thing gets closer to you guys, you see that it is a giant of some kind. It is huge. Its sword is, let me think. I'm not gonna do measurements. It has a really big sword. And black metal armor all around its body. Its eyes seem to be made of fire. And it starts picking up the pace and running towards you. It's a charge now. Jed, we're back to you. And within this next turn, you will be within distance. I would say you are about 30 feet away now.
Okay, so I can move. within 30. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. And hopefully, I'm hoping Daniel takes my lead or at least like gets what I'm doing. I'm gonna run. So I was still moving the same feet, but I'm gonna run with more vigor. It's the same. I'm gonna move the same amount of movement, but now I'm like going. I actually took the blood sword out. I'm sorry, I know what it's called, Sword of Souls. I'm gonna be a soul surfer. So I'm actually gonna run at it, and I'm going to attempt to, because it's huge, right? It's way bigger than me.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot for its legs and I'm gonna try to slide under and attack at the same time.
Yeah, go for it.
To flank, basically, to get on his backside. But yeah, I'll roll for attack and then anything else you need.
Yeah, absolutely. And just quick side note, when you draw the blade out, you pull it out and the blade is bright red against the black sky overhead. And you see that upon the red ruby material shining, the sky just you brought that cursed weapon here. And the sky is just swirling with black clouds overhead now. The creature, however, is still running towards you. So yeah, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
19.
19. It hits. Roll some damage for it and tell me what you do.
So 10 damage. So I just want to slide under. So he says that, and I'm not even thinking about what he's saying. And then as I go for it, I want to fake him out, so make him think I'm going to swing, and then jump and slide under, and then slash at his, I guess, so my right, so his left foot, and then slide.
Yeah.
And then slide between his legs and stand up and turn at him.
Gotcha. You slide under, and when it cuts his leg, it
That's what touches.
And when the blade cuts into its flesh, black smoke just comes tumbling out of the wound, not blood, but smoke. And it turns and has its sword ready. Now that was that your last action or your second?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. The monster will swing back at you, my friend. Let's see. Wait. Hold on. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and for damage.
You're dead.
Oh, wait 1 second.
He turns and you feel this blade just hit you straight on and cast you back, dealing you 13 damage.
Gotcha. All right.
He turns around and now faces Daniel. Daniel, it is your turn.
Sorry, I'm reading about this channel divinity thing. I don't know if it's only
while you're facing this creature, the sky is swirling around, and from it that same voice, which I'm not interpreting well, but it's a deep thunderous voice, and you just hear it, but it's like whispering almost, and you hear it say just to you, it says, "Tell me, where will your justice lie in my world?"
All right. Yep. I think gotta die. All right. So
maybe.
Sorry, I can say it. Gotta get back into Skype. There we go. All right. So Yep, I'll just run towards it and just be like, right here as I try to slash its legs.
Go for it.
Did you remember to add your D4 to your attack roll, Matthew?
No, I didn't, but I
Just
have
like every
a lot.
time, attack roll until I tell you that you don't have plus anymore. Roll a D4.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Okay.
So that's 9.
9.
Yep.
You bring your great sword down on its armor and it just sits there, and the creature just goes and winds up. No, was that your first action still?
Technically, that was my first action. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So good.
I can't attack again yet.
And this creature's very big, so he's kind of looming over you and like.
I'll just I guess I can try to figure out how many spell slots I have. 1 second. Let me read this real quick. I can't tell if this what the phone says you can channel to restore proficiency /2 spell slot. I don't know if that means 2 spells or 2 up to that level spells. I guess that means. Yeah, okay. I only get 1 spell slot actually. It makes sense. It's probably gonna pass that DC, so I'm probably should leave it for Searing Smite. Yeah, okay. I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else to do. Oh wait, you were hurt, right, Jed?
Yeah, a little.
How much?
13.
All right. You are fully healed. As I put my hand on your shoulder, you can feel your wounds start to close up. As like this, just like little holy light just appears and disappears on you.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
before this combat started, where were each of you at?
Full health.
Just full health for both of you?
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's
Okay.
long rest. We didn't take any damage. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're good. No worries.
Do you need to know our health? Because I can type it to
No.
you or text it
No,
to you.
as long as I just wanted to know what you guys were at for starting. So
Yep. That's gonna be the end of my turn. Yeah.
that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Jeb, we're back to you, and you see that the creature is winding up to take an attack at Daniel right now. What do you do?
2 things. I see he's winding up to attack, so I, with my sword, will. I have the power and then cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
So that will be. I'll tell you what to do. I gotta do. Go ahead and do the DC save. It's a 15.
PC 15.
Yeah,
I think it's. Was it a dexterity save? Constitution? I forget.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
So I roll Dex or Constitution?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
And what does he have to get?
15.
15.
15? He got 20.
Okay. So he takes half of this, and he doesn't get pushed away. So he's gonna take. 1 second. So I got 18. So half of 18. My brain's not working. It was 9. So he takes 9 thunder damage.
9 thunder damage. Okay.
And then, so yeah, I just shoot up and I cast that, and huge boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm actually gonna turn to Daniel, and I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration, and instead of it being in like the form of song, it's more so in like form of kind of poetry in a way. It's just a he'll say basically he'll recite half of the poem that he scribbled down. He's already memorized it. And he's going to say, recite the poem, which is, I'm watching myself drifting away, a vision so dark and I cannot stay. I'm reaching out wide, trying to catch myself before I fall. Too little, too late, can you save me? And then I will say, basically, we can save each other. It's not really a poem. It's more of just a heartfelt words. I know maybe it doesn't quite work, but I say that. And you get bardic inspiration, so I just thought it would be kind of fitting.
I get what you're saying, and I can imagine the situation. I can see where you were getting at, and I can feel inspired for this fight. Yeah.
The creature turns its head, and as you're reciting the poem, thunder claps again, and a just cascade of lightning trickles across the sky. The beast itself, though, does not seem affected then. He turns and he just looks at each of you with blank, fiery eyes. Let me see. And which action was that for you?
I'm done.
You're done? Okay.
Because I can throw a bardic on a bonus.
The monster winds back and he actually makes a multi-attack, one at each of you. This first one is going to Jed. He brings back his great sword and swings at him again. He gets a... Holy cow. 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. $14 damage.
Gotcha.
The sword slices into you again, and your vision just, and you like really are snapped into it. Like this feels real. This feels really real. Because before you weren't sure, but you are feeling these wounds. For its second attack, it rips a chunk of rock out of the earth and chucks it back at Daniel. He... 27.
Goodness gracious, the hits.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Dice. Where are my freaking dice? There's my freaking dice. Yeah? Right freaking dice? Nope, that's the wrong freaking dice. Oh, well, that's fine. It'll be fine. Let's do... Sorry, y'all.
You're fine.
Whew, he chucks this rock at you. Striking you with 20 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
This huge rock just and you get cast back on your back on the floor and slide in the dirt. The sky laughs as it mocks. Daniel, we're back to you.
All right. Let me make sure of something real quick. It is concentration. That's also concentration. Try to cast that. I would have to drop Bless. Yeah, it's all or nothing. So I am gonna have to drop Bless but I'm also going to cast Searing Smite.
Okay.
My last spell slot. Actually, wait. No, actually, wait. Before that, actually, I want to. I have this thing with paladins where I can kind of do a ping thing, where anything I'm looking at, I can tell if it's either. Sorry about the dogs. It's either celestial, undead, fiend, desecrated, or the opposite of desecrated. I don't know what it is, but like holy ground. So I can tell if anything in front of me is one of those things. So,
Gotcha.
is it?
Let's see. I'm trying to see what category that would actually fall into, to be quite honest. I'm not sure what significance it has, if I'm being quite honest. But I would say it would count as a fiend.
As a fiend. Ooh, that might maybe some things. Yep. All right. Yep. So I'm not going to use it on my thing. I'm going to just go to another paladin ability, pour the spell slot into my attack due to a pure holy attack, and there's an extra D8 damage plus another D8 because he is a fiend.
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
And I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to do that also. So what is that? A D6?
I think so.
God.
D6.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
17 a hit.
Yep.
It does not land.
Oh.
So, how about you? You tell me what that looks like whenever you go for this and it doesn't hit, just because I like hearing you guys as well.
Well, I can see we're in a desperate situation, so I just after learning this thing is a fiend, I spark a grin and pour like you can see my sword start to glow of holy magic as I try to bring it down on this creature again, but it just bounces off the armor as kind of, as you can see, the inspiration leave my eyes as I use it, of course, but this battle is seeming futile.
Gotcha. The creature, as it brings up its sword again after throwing that rock. Did you have any actions left?
Nope. It's with the ping, actually wait, no, I might actually just be able to do that when it's an attack, so I might be able to heal a bit.